Welcome, I'm Bea. My channel is about mixed media, art, journaling and more. Hi all, welcome to another budget-friendly background. Today we're going to play with modeling paste. It's a light modeling paste. It's from my local art store. You can use any brand you have. Sort of modeling paste, there are a lot of brands out there. We're gonna need a stencil for the modeling paste, of course. We're gonna need eyeshadow. You're gonna need a sort of a plexiglass, maybe from the stamping, as a stamp from the stamping pad. Maybe you have just plexiglass laying around, having cut off pieces from another project, who knows. And I also gonna use gouache colors, very inexpensive. From the children's section, so nothing fancy. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna spray that heavily with water. You're gonna need a brush, of course, and your surface. Now try to arrange so that we actually can see something. We don't need that for the moment. I want that on this side, I think. Maybe the other way around. Here we go. Usually I do this technique on watercolor paper. I'm not quite sure how it works on the gesso surface. We'll figure it out, I guess. So, which colors I want? After the dark I had last time, maybe we go with some light colors. That's not enough water. I'm actually gonna zoom you in a bit. So here we are. Move that a little bit. Something like that. I want you to see it. What I'm doing, but I want to be close enough too. So you need quite a bit of water and you have to saturate the water with the pigments. Then you dab it on your plexiglass, acrylic block, whatever you have on hand. And I had already made a mark. Then I carefully move it around a bit. Then I start stamping. Water. Moving around a bit and then stamping. Maybe a last time. Okay, I let that dry. I'm gonna use the heat tool. So I think that's dry enough for me. Next I'm gonna go in with some yellow. Doing the same thing again. Rolling it around and then start stamping. Okay, the green wasn't obviously not quite dry yet. Oh well. Now I'm gonna dive into some orange. Again, roll it around and start stamping. The more you press, the more you transfer think that's enough. And I'm gonna go directly over with some red without drying this time, because it's the same, it's a warm color like the orange, so it doesn't give you as mud. You have to be careful if you mix green and red, for example. I mean, except if you want mud. I mean, sometimes we need that color, but at the moment I don't want mud. So it is dry now, and I think I'm gonna go in with the orange again. I want something that's popping a little bit more. I think that would be the orange. And I think I'm even gonna add some splatters just because I can. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I did touch the purple. Okay, now I let that dry, and I will be back when it is dry. So here we are, it's all dry, and I'm ready for the stencil and the modeling paste. You really have to be sure that it is dry, otherwise it's gonna tint your modeling paste. Not that that is a bad thing if you want it. As I said, it's a lightweight modeling paste. It's from my local art store. Any brand will work. Now there's two ways how you can use the modeling paste. You can either have a really thin layer, or what I want now, it's a heavy layer. If I want, and with the heavy layer I mean a rather thick layer. So I don't scrape down to the stencil, but I leave a lot of texture, and I don't want it everywhere either, so I'm gonna lift it up, and I'm even gonna change direction. It's all depending on what you want, and I don't care if it's only partial, the pattern. In fact, that's what I want. And maybe something along here. Oops. Try not to hit what you just have filled in. I want a really thick layer, so I make sure I have enough modeling paste. Now I'm gonna put that aside. That's what it's looking right now. There are those waxes out there, the metallic wax, they're matte waxes, so I thought, eyeshadow has mica powder in it too. That's what the waxes have in to make it sparkly. The paints too, some paints with sparkle, they have mica powder too. So I was thinking, let's try some eyeshadow instead of wax. And I'm gonna zoom you in so you actually can see what I'm doing. So that's why I grabbed some eyeshadow. You can use any brand, just look for a color and a shine you like. And I just rub on the raised areas. That's why I wanted a rather high stenciling, rather heavy, so it's really easy to let's change color. What about some let's try this color. It looks like that's rather dark. It's blackish, brownish. And the question is, what I do often with the real art waxes, I mix and match. Let's see what happens when I mix in this to the blue. I can do that too. Okay, so that works too. I mean, occasionally you hit the areas underneath, which is fine with me. Okay, maybe I have to tilt a bit so you can see it better. It's because of the shine, it's kind of hard to see on camera. I guess I'm gonna try every color here. Okay. Up here I could use some orange, just to see what it looks like. Okay, and what about the red? Yeah. But I think I'm gonna stick with the opposite colors. I stay with blue and gray, just to make a little bit of a difference. I mean, it blends in here quite a bit, so maybe I go in with blue again and make it purplish, just to distinguish from the wash colors down beneath. And what you do in the end, you need a little bit of a soft towel to polish it. That's I do also with my art waxes. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If so, please give me a thumbs up, leave a nice comment and share on whatever social media you are on. See you soon!